there's an impending extension incoming for him. I would assume. If not, they're gonna probably let him go for about. I think he's gonna get a little more than Boy Mafe got with Cincinnati, which wouldn't be the worst idea in the world, but there's a significantly large problem. All three of your other edge rushers, Dante Fowler, Uchenna Nwosu, DeMarcus Lawrence, they're all in their early 30s.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is not ancient for an edge rusher, but it's up there for a defensive player.
Right.
So
it's up there for a football player in general.
Yeah. I think they're going to get this deal done, but if they don't, I would assume they have a reason why. What do you think, Kevin?
I think they're going to get this done, and that's the reason why you just mentioned. Those three players are in their 30s. This could be all of their last season with the Seahawks.
Probably. Who knows? Who knows?
And maybe not, but all three of them are not going to return. You can be sure about that. And he is young enough and versatile enough and has a high enough motor. But we saw it in the Super Bowl. He was in the backfield every
2.5
single
sacks.
play.
Yeah.
Even when we didn't get a sack, he was right there.
Yep, he was there.
He was
there. A great Super Bowl.
So they're going to get him in, and those three players you mentioned, some of the favorite players on the team, as far as I'm concerned.
Mm-hmm.
But after this year, they're going to go down the road, and God bless them all. But they're going to keep Derick Hall because they've got contracts they can shed and keep him in camp.
Dustin, what about you? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think they've got to keep him because it's one of the areas where you mentioned it's where the Seahawks age shows, and they've got to keep him. But here's the thing: if they don't, I do not doubt for one iota that they have a plan. Again, like I said at the top of the show, I am not going to doubt this duo ever again. You know, John Schneider and Mike McDonald have a lot of rope with me now. You know, people used to rag on John Schneider's drafts a little bit under the Carroll era. Let's not forget, Pete had final say on those. And I will say, I mean, they nailed their first draft together, their first few drafts together. There's no doubting that. We saw the results of it. But there were a few suspect drafts. But now that we're seeing John Schneider have ultimate say over the roster, he's made all the right decisions. There's no disputing that. Look where they brought the team in 2 years. That's right. I mean, and it's a huge if, because I think they're going to retain Derick Hall. I think they realize we got to extend him, especially like you said, Kevin. He was somebody you saw in the Super Bowl, and when you see somebody on the big stage like that, he's going to gain interest from other teams without a doubt. So they have to hang on to him. But if they don't, for some crazy reason, I don't doubt for a moment that they have a plan in place for sure.